KILR. KILR Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 3. Yes, we are continuing with this simulator. Not just one flight or two flights, we're still going forward. So, if this happens to be a simulator that has fond memories for you, well, this is going to be a treat. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about where we are and where we're going. So, using our trusty SubLogic map, I don't know if this same map would be in Flight Simulator 3 or not. I haven't checked. But we are right here at Aurora Municipal. And we're going to be going here to Clow International, which is not an international airport in the way that you would think. It's just international in name. It's kind of like a, how do you want to say? I don't want to say an alternate airport, but it's an airport to help relieve traffic for general aviation, so they're not all having to go to Midway or O'Hare. And from what I've read and researched, it's more popular now, probably because Meigs Field was torn down because of an idiot, evil Sith Lord, the mayor. Anyway, how are we going to get there? I figure if we use this DuPage VOR at a vector of 130 and the Joliet VOR, we should end up right about there. We should be able to meet it right about there. So the important thing, I think the easiest way is to take the runway that heads 090, and then we'll go straight. So the needles will meet here, and we can go south to Clow because it's a north-south runway. But if we're going at a heading of 090, just going right off that runway there, we should intersect with the 13 or the 130 radio right there. Then we'll follow it, and then shortly after that, we should be able to link up with the 30 radio, and then we'll know, okay, time to turn and go south. Alright, does that sound like a master plan? I think so. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get the vehicle started. And we got to get our VORs going here. 108.4, so that is all set. We just need to change this to 130. Unfortunately, you can't just click and hold. You have to actually click. Alright, and then Joliet is 112.3. Just take this to 0. I wish I could click and hold, but alas, that does not work. And there we go. So we are all set to go. And let's see. If we are heading... This is the runway we want to take. We just want to take it the other way. Huh. Is it me, or are we not moving here? There it goes. Let's turn the... Oh, the carb heat is on. I was gonna say, because it wasn't moving. I wonder if it's because it's too cold. Now, I've done some research on Flight Simulator 3, and if you remember on the previous flights, I was trying to get the clouds to work, and I'm beginning to wonder if they were bugged out or if they worked at all. And I've seen some pictures to where the clouds would be round. They'd be like circles, more like bubbles. It looked kind of goofy, but we should have been able to see that, and I don't know why we can't. Maybe they're just too high up in the air? I don't know. Ooh, this is not the runway that we want. Okay. We needed to adjust our gyro compass and the... Well, the altimeter was fine. But we're actually heading north, so the one that we want is this one over here. Now, if we had Flight Simulator 4, we'd have these same runways, but with the scenery and object designer, you could have added taxiways and buildings. So I guess you could look at Flight Simulator 3 as a before and after. Unfortunately, I did not get these... I'm sorry, it wasn't sound and graphics. What am I saying? It was the aircraft and scenery designer right here. So I didn't start making use of that until later on in the tour. Ah, it's not going in here. Get on my shelf. Get in my belly. Okay. And we'll just turn off into the grass here. Okay, let's go ahead and stop. Let's go to, what, 3, Enviro? Let's try the clouds again. Now see, there's top level, there's bottom level. Maybe it's because it's too high, we can't see it. I'm not sure. So let's try a base of... Let's try 3,500. And tops, we'll make that 5,000. And we'll say broken. And then the top level, we'll make it a base of 6,000. And tops, we're not going to go that high, but okay. So we have that set. We won't worry about thunderstorms yet. We already tried that, and we saw. Oh, actually, that's right. I had checked it on something else, but let's see what we have. Nothing. Ugh, annoying. Okay. Well, let's get moving. I don't know why it's not showing. Maybe we have to get closer to it. I don't know. Okay, we are airborne. Landing gear up. We're going to go ahead and set our autopilot too. Let's set it to 3000. Yeah, 3000 should be good. All right. Now, when we want to turn it off, we can just click here. My goodness, look at the autopilot. It's bringing our elevators all the way down. Was down. There goes the airport. And I believe that's it right there. So you know what, I'm going to change our autopilot to 2500. And we'll go ahead and we'll slow down here. Oh, my allergies. I thought I saw the needle move just a moment, but maybe not. Maybe not. And just a little Reminder for those who have not played this old simulator, these are roads. They're usually major roads like state routes, interstates. This was the early version of VFR flight. You could use the roads to kind of take you to another major city. But I think this was more IFR flight than it was VFR. You really needed to know how to use your instruments on these old ones. Okay, so this appears to be Clow, and this one back here is going to be Lewis International. That's an east-west airport. Oh, it's moving. I just saw it move. I think we can start our turn. Just kind of turn into that needle there, real nice and easy. Oh, and the other one's moving now. See that? Okay, with that we know we're getting close. Let's get our flaps down. Let's turn the autopilot off. And get the landing gear down. We'll do another thing of flaps. Yeah, we need to fix those elevators there. And we'll fix our trim too. Let's try not stalling. As we head down. I think we're turning at a good time. Try to slow our descent here a little bit. I think if we get ourselves lined up right in between those dotted lines, right? If we can get ourselves centered up in between those. Okay, we're still going down at an increased rate. Let's go ahead and raise power. That didn't seem to do anything. Okay, I'm going to try to use my rudder here. Get us to slip on over here to the side so we can get lined up without overshooting our turns. Let's get some more power going here. Let's land on the runway and not before the runway. Okay, now we can start bringing our power down. Come on, get lined up. Come on. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Come on. Be careful, I might stall. Okay. Well, I think we hit the runway and went out to the grass, but now, don't be knocking my stuff over. Yeah, this thing is not easy to try to line. It's like the Flight Simulator 2, or 1 for that matter. Hi, girl. It's like you get it lined up, and then it decides to kind of slide to one side and slide to the other. I think it's just a way the 3D kind of works on these old simulators, but we're here. It's Clow International. All right, well, thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed this flight. Kitty, don't step on the keyboard. And be sure to check this out on the other simulators. Check it out on X-Plane, because I've got a little documentary. Talks a little bit about the airport, and then we kind of drive into town and go do something. But yeah, hope to see you on the next leg of our journey with Flight Simulator 3. Until then, take care. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. They really mean a lot to me, and I'm glad I can share them with you. This same flight can also be seen on these other flight simulators, so they are great if you'd like to make comparisons. If you'd like to see more Flight Simulator content, then be sure to subscribe to get automatic notifications. There's also that bell thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Bring a parachute.